There are a few things that you need to think quite carefully about before you actually make your beanie hat. Otherwise, your beanie hat could be horribly not suitable for the purpose for which it is going to be used. For example, you probably wouldn't wear, say, the Minion beanie hat to a wedding. It wouldn't be suitable for that purpose, but it would be suitable on a fairly cold day to keep your head warm. So there are different things you need to think about which will help you to do your designs and to make your beanie hat very effectively. In front of you, you will be able to see some work done by somebody last year, and what you can see is something called a design specification. Now, this is something that designers need to write before they design and make something, and what it has on a design specification is lots of information to help them to design. In fact, the design specification should show everything your beanie hat has to have, do or be. And this information is really helpful when you come to design and make your beanie hat, and it helps you to make sure that your beanie hat is really suitable for the purpose for which it is being made and used. So if you have a look at this design specification, you will see the sheet that I gave you with the bubbles on, and you will see that the person has filled this in neatly in pen and has used sentences, and that they have actually made an effort to decorate it and make it look really lovely. What I would say is that they perhaps could have added a little bit more detail into each bubble, maybe written a little bit smaller, and they could have got more information on there, but that's just a really little thing. Okay, I would like you to try and do that, and then I might be able to use some of your beanie hat specifications to show other classes to help them to know how to do this properly. Now, there is also a sheet here in front of you, which some of you saw in class, which will help you to put the right things in each of the bubbles. And now each of these bubbles are design criteria. We break down our design specification into design criteria, and you will see some of the different things that you need to think about. So materials, what is your fleece skirt, your hat going to be made out of? And I've given you a bit of a clue because I made a mistake there. Performance, where will it be used and what will it have to be? Target customer. Now, we really need to know a lot about the person that we're trying to make our product for, because in real life people design products to sell, and they need to get this right, because if they don't make products that appeal to the target customer won't buy them. So you need to think about your target customer and you need to write a little bit about them. Function, what should the product do? Aesthetics, lovely long word there for you. What should the product look like? That is something that you have decided and you know about, and you need to just describe. And environment. In this day and age, we need to make sure that we are careful about what we design in terms of looking after our environment. I can tell you that there are types of polar fleece that have been made from recycled plastic bottles, and maybe there are other things that you can do instead of throwing your beanie hat away once you've finished it, in order to have it being used for a lot longer and not throw it away and fill lots of huge rubbish sites with clothes and beanie hats. So you need to give a little bit of thought to that. I would like this home study in for the next double lesson. I will compare your handwriting to your Year 6 scanned work, and I do fully expect your handwriting to be as neat, at least as neat as that, if not neater. I expect you to write in sentences, and I expect to have capital letters at the beginning and full stops at the end. And I expect you to try really hard in all the work that you do and to try your best. That is the most important thing that you can do.